All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be doing today. Now, this clock here is not a paid actor. This is the actual time. I've been up for the better part of the night, messing with this environment, trying to get everything situated and squared away. With no luck, I had to delete a whole entire environment, have to start from scratch now, but that's neither here nor there. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's move on to what we're going to be looking at tonight inside of our smart contracts project. So we're still inside our setup module. Let's dive into what we're going to be going over today. So in this section, we'll be going over typecasting in Python and Viper. Typecasting is used to convert a variable from one type to another type in Python and Viper. We can use typecasting in Viper like this. We say my variable equals 5. This is an integer variable, and we can change it by saying my variable as a string equals string, my variable. So what we're doing is we're taking a variable which stores the integer 5. We're saying my variable as a string equals string, my variable. So we're changing this variable to a string. So it will go from 5 here, you can see it's a regular 5 as an integer, and it will turn into this 5 here as a string. Anything with inside quotation marks designates a string, so that's what it would look like now. It wouldn't just be a 5, it would be a 5 inside of string. Inside of quotes. Now we can also convert a string variable to an integer variable like this. We would say my string variable equals 10. As you can see here, it's inside of two quotes, so it's designating it as a string. So that's how you know it's a string. So we say my string variable, which is a 10 as a string. And we would say my string variable as an integer equals int, my string variable. So we're taking this variable here that stores a string of 10, and we're converting it to an int like this by saying my string variable as an int equals integer. This is what we want to change it to, and this is what we're changing to my string variable, which holds a string of 10. And we can also do this for other types such as floats, bools, etc., etc. We can also use typecasting in Viper like this. So we would say my variable, which is going to be an unsigned integer of 256, and we're going to set that equal to 5. We're going to say my variable as a string, which is a string equals convert. And to do this in Viper, we're actually going to use parameters inside of this keyword convert here. So we would say my variable as a string because we want to change this. My variable as a string, we want to change this integer to a string. So we're going to say string equals convert, and we can convert in my variable, which holds the unsigned integer, which is set equal to 5. And we're going to change that to a string. Doesn't let me fix this. So we can have there we go there. So basically, it's a little bit different. It's the same premise, but it's a little different in Viper. What we're doing is we're actually converting inside of these parameters. We're taking this my variable here, which holds the unsigned integer, which is set equal to 5. We're actually converting it to a string, and this takes place inside of the parameters here. So that's how we do it in Viper. It's not as simple as just putting the int here and letting the code know what we want to change to an int. We actually have to convert them here inside of these parameters. So that's how we would do it in Viper. And we can also convert a string variable to an integer variable like this. So basically, we're just going backwards. We're changing this string back into an integer. We would say my string variable, string equals 10 of string. We're going to say my string variable as an int. So we're changing it to an unsigned integer of 256. And how we're going to do that is we're going to equal it. We're going to set it to the conversion of my string variable converted to an unsigned integer. It's going to change this string of 10 back into a variable of 10 with no quotes, just a regular 10. That's basically how we do typecasting in Python and Viper. Those are both methods. Now, next we will go over some math in Python and Viper, but we'll pick that back up tomorrow. Of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.